It's a global issue with ties right here in Nebraska. Human trafficking affects hundreds of victims every month. Now a bill in front of state lawmakers would allow for harsher penalties when it comes to forced prostitution. Reporter Andrea Braswell has details.
Today at the legislative hearing, we heard from human trafficking researchers and victims who say it's such a problem in Nebraska because penalties aren't high enough.
I'm here to introduce LB 289 today so we can better protect victims of human trafficking and bring justice to those who engage in this abhorrent practice.
Senator Patty Pansing-Brooks and Women's Fund of Omaha came to the Capitol today presenting ways to stop the demand of human trafficking to lawmakers with LB 289.
It increases penalties for trafficking of individuals and increases penalties for trafficking of children.
Megan Malik with Women's Fund of Omaha says in order to stop the demand, stiffer penalties need to be put in place for buyers and sellers of human trafficking.
Right now, solicitation of a trafficked individual is a $250 fine in our state, but it's often pled down to a $99 fine. So we have to have higher penalties for that.
Currently, the minimum penalty for someone found guilty of trafficking an adult is a fine, and trafficking a child, a person may only get probation.
Can you imagine that? Someone trafficking a minor being penalized with probation? When you consider the horrors of this crime, probation is nothing more than a slap on the wrist.
Malik says studies prove traffickers are constantly looking to sell young new faces, and without harsher penalties, children will continue to be at risk.
There are victims of sex trafficking across the state, and they are in all of our backyard. And we have to start speaking up. We have to start saying that this is not okay.
One thing researchers tell me is human trafficking awareness is being spread around Nebraska, and it's one step in a positive direction. Reporting at the Capitol, Andrea Braswell, Kmtv, Action 3 News.